Recently, there has been a lot of volatility in the crypto market, with many bullish and bearish factors moving the market, which resulted in a big crash. If you want to get all the analysis and charts mentioned in this video ahead of time, don't forget to join our free Telegram channel. In this video, I'm going to do an overview of the crypto and forex market, review some of our recent trades, and discuss the current trading opportunities. Before going into the markets, let's take a quick look at the COVID situation with a focus on vaccination numbers. As you can see from this chart, the developed countries have surged ahead with vaccinations, with 50 to 60% of their population getting at least one dose. For many of these places, life has almost gone back to normal and the economic recovery has started. Unfortunately, this recovery is going to be another K-shaped recovery because if you look at the overall numbers, only 10 to 15 of the global population has had at least one shot. My guess is that by Q3 or Q4 this year, travel will resume in some developed countries. Next, let's take a look at Bitcoin. In early May this year, I started calling for a short on Bitcoin after seeing the rising wedge pattern which evolved into a head and shoulders reversal pattern. Here are some of the quotations. Bitcoin is starting to form a potential reversal pattern. We need to watch out in case this price movement develops. Trade according to the trend. Following up from our Bitcoin analysis just a few days ago, we accurately predicted a sharp drop of Bitcoin before it happened. Congrats to those who followed and shorted. More recently, I noticed that Bitcoin has bottomed out for the medium term, so I issued a buy call which is still valid now. Here is what it says. Following up on our series of uncanny accurate predictions on Bitcoin, it has now formed a mini double bottom, which is a tweezer bottom, and we could well see a medium-term swing upwards after the huge sell down that went into oversold territory. Though the major trend might still be bearish, this looks like a good low-risk counter-trend buying opportunity to capture a swing up. Following up on Bitcoin, this is the third test of support and it held, which is a sign of bullishness. Looks like a good time to start accumulating some. Next, let's take a look at Ethereum. Here are some of the screenshots from my Telegram channel. Looks like Ethereum is in for some correction as well, with the first major support at 3000. We'll reevaluate when prices get there. This was posted before the crash. And after the crash, following up on Ethereum, our prediction was also spot on and the crash exceeded our expectations and went all the way to TP3 in just one day. Congrats to those who followed and shorted. Now let's take a look at some of our recent forex trades, the Aussie Swiss franc and the Euro Japanese yen. Looking at the chart of the Aussie Swiss franc, it has tried 3 times to break the resistance to new highs but failed 3 times. This suggests that there may be more downside, especially if it breaks the bullish trend line. Next up, following up from the Aussie Swiss franc, it has broken to new lows as predicted and is now trending downwards. Congrats to those who followed. Next, let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Euro Yen remains on a strong uptrend, clearing the recent resistance and formed a bull flag after pulling back to the 10 and 20 EMAs. And after the trade, following up on Euro Yen, it has gone up by more than 276 pips since our last analysis. Congrats to those who followed. I've come to the end of this market analysis. Now that I've shared my views on the various markets, do you think it is a good time to start buying cryptocurrencies? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, do remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to receive the latest updates. That's it for this video and I'll see you in the next one.